Well, if you stepped outside, you don't need me to tell you that it is hot, and there is no other way to put it. In fact, it is ridiculously hot already just past the noon hour as we take a live look at the Georgia National Fairgrounds down in Perry. The current number 94, but that's not what matters. What matters is that number right there, and it feels like 105 right now. That's not later this afternoon, that is right now, which means we are only going up from here across the areas. These are the actual air temperatures: 92 in Cochrane, 90 in Eastman, 95 already in Macon, 93 in Forsyth. Factor in the dew points, which are up there, lots of dark greens on the map. In fact, 78 down in McRae. That's extremely tropical stuff, and you get these numbers. These are the current feels like temperatures: 114 in Washington County, 111 in Wilkinson County, 108 here in Macon, 113 in Forsyth. Yes, it is extremely hot this afternoon across central Georgia, and we're going to be like this for the next several hours. Also monitoring the risk for maybe a few severe storms, but we're not seeing that on the radar picture just yet. Here's a look at the past 24 hours or so. Obviously, we had all that rain that came through yesterday down to the south, not so much up to the north, but we do have the chance to see that as we head later into the afternoon hours. So here's the lay of the land, if you will. High pressure and control across portions of Alabama, Mississippi. That's providing sinking air for them, but we're on the edge of that, which means we don't catch all of that sinking air, meaning the showers and storms are able to fire up, and I expect we'll see that here later in the afternoon and into the evening hours. Also, for the first time since 2012, an excessive heat warning issued for all of central Georgia. It's issued for feels like temperatures between 105 and 111, but as you just saw, we're already breaking that in a few spots. So an extremely hot afternoon. If you're going to be spending any time outside, be sure to take plenty of breaks, drink plenty of water. That includes at the pool. Even though you're in the pool surrounded by water, you're not drinking it. At least I hope you're not drinking it. But you're doing activity in the heat, in the warm water, with the warm air temperatures. So just a reminder to drink water while you're at the pool. So what prompts an excessive heat warning? Well, that's temperatures of 105 or feels like temperatures of 110. And this is the first time we've seen that since 2012. And for good reason, because as we head through the remainder of the day today, heat indices above 110 until 6 p.m. And then we are down to 104 by 8. The sun begins to set back down into the 80s by 10 p.m. tonight. We're also all in a level 2 risk for severe storms for the threat of damaging winds and maybe some small hail starting about 2 p.m. and going until about 10 p.m. So here we go on Future View now. Watch this as we head through the afternoon hours. A few showers developing. Those could easily become storms. If they do become storms, that limits our overnight storm risk here across central Georgia. Again, not everybody's going to see rain, but those who do, some gusty winds, locally heavy downpours, maybe some small hail. On into Thursday, much of the same. Some storms developing right around 8 p.m. and then collapsing as they lose the heating of the day. Then into Friday, we will do the same thing once again. Still hot across central Georgia. That brings us into the weekend, and we're going to do the typical summertime stuff across the area as we get into Father's Day there on Sunday with maybe a few sea breeze showers. So for today, an actual air high temperature of 103. You're going to feel much hotter than that. Already feels much hotter than that with an isolated severe storm or two. An excessive heat warning in effect until 8 p.m. Then for tonight, 74, a warm night and still very muggy across the area. Sunset is at 8:44 p.m. Here's how it all comes in on the 7-day, near 100 through Saturday. A brief cold front on Sunday. That brings us down to 94 before we start a new warming trend. We're going to take a look at some of your Father's Day pictures when we come back right after the break.